Okay, this is my pickup. Everything I paid $1 a piece for, except for this. This was part of a trade. I traded a Mike Tyson Punch-Out NES game for $20 in this game, which is marked 10. I'll double check the price. If it's worth a little more, I might drag it a little bit and then go down. I figured it'll be $30 on the trade. At the very least $25, which is fine for me. So that's a trade. Everything else I paid $1 a piece for, and it's just music CDs and DVDs that I want to watch. Silent Hill. Hey Daisy, I got Silent Hill. The first movie. You want to watch it? Yeah. Then again, some interesting CDs. I don't know why I took this one. All right, Elvis, Disco Boogie for my mom. And then I always get anything interesting like popular music from Scotland. Vic Damone's. I like best ofs. This I bought for a friend of mine, so he's a fan of the show. This is just a CD collection of Russian music. Back where I'm from, I'm visiting Florida, and today I'm at the. I'll show it later. I'm at Fleamasters this Sunday, but anything best ofs I'll buy and then just mark them like $4. Well, $5. Sell them $4, 2 for 17%. Here's another Elvis. Anything DVD I bought basically is to watch. So this is just some Little Rascals. You really can't get Little Rascals that aren't edited anymore because I don't know if anybody knows, but Bill Cosby bought them out, and I think he just took them off the market. Millennium. This is a pretty good movie. I want to see this again. And Grease, and Pumping Iron. Hey Daisy, where'd she go? Okay, I got the Pumping Iron movie. Anyway, this is pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but Schwarzenegger was a very young man in this, and it's a behind-the-scenes. Daisy, check this out, Pumping Iron. You ever heard of that movie? This is like Schwarzenegger before he did any movies, before he was a star. Anyway, that's my pickups. I doubt I'll get anything else, but if I do, I will mention them, and I'll just edit everything together. Well, I managed to find 3 more DVDs I want to see here. 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. Anybody that likes Joe Pesci will like this movie. It's funny as hell. Casino Royale, because James Bond movies are cool. And I bought a copy of The Hangover because I had a copy of The Hangover, 1. And turns out I did not have a copy of The Hangover. It had some totally unrelated DVD in it. I can't even remember what it was now. And I was like, yeah, let's watch The Hangover. And then when I went to look inside of the other copy of The Hangover I had, it was not in there. It's some other movie. So anyway, now I have The Hangover, so I have Hangover 1 and 2, which gives me more stuff to watch. Okay, here I am at Fleamaster. It's Sunday. You know, I got as much as I could out. Like Wednesday wasn't a great day, so most of what I had is still here. I think so far today I sold like a GameCube system and a couple of games and some other stuff. I'm in the yellow lane. We came and paid early. Here's something to remember: that if you're going to pay early for the next day, you got to come the day before. Like for Sunday, we should have come on Saturday, and they say at noon you come. So that's something that's important to remember. And MySpace costs around $30, and I'll show what MySpace basically is. My wife put out her big table, the brown one, and there's her jewelry. All right. Here's some more expensive stuff. She sold some silver bangles, but that's it so far. It's actually very early. It's only like 10:30. I did a 1, 2, 3. So we're kind of we're set up with like a U with an island. Oh, one thing to remember: this is a small table here because the space is real tight over there. I can't even squeeze through, or I can barely squeeze through. So I use a small table or bigger brown table. Then this is the table they supplied, and here are my old school games. Here's my systems. So far today I sold the GameCube. Since I've been down here, I sold the GameCube, I sold the Super Nintendo, and I sold the Nintendo 64. I flipped it to another dealer for $25. Actually, I flipped all my systems to the same dealer. Here's my DS and Game Boy games. In the middle I put just the majority of my games. This must have blown over. I don't know. I'll see if this belongs. Yeah, I'm going to bring them over to her. Here's some more jewelry my wife put out. I believe this is like less expensive stuff. Just took that down a little bit. There's that vase I bought. I'm telling people 30, but I don't think I'm going to sell it today. And then I took the island in the middle. I think they charge you another $7 for this. So it's just another big green table. This is actually the biggest of all the tables that they provide for you. And I just put out my cheap crap. And I've actually sold $18 worth of games off this table. So the table has already paid for itself. It was a solid investment. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spread these games out. So here's just a quick kind of view of my space. As you can see, their table, this from this side.